So this is our bullet train, and this is going to be a fantastic train video, and we are going from Beijing to Suzhou. Look at that. At the moment we are going at 346 km an hour. Wow, it's actually exceeding the service speed, which probably going to go over 350 km per hour. Amazing, amazing. I can feel it. It's almost like on an aircraft. It's really getting very, very busy now. A lot of people are now queuing because there will be at least 20 different trains leaving in parallel. The police stations are everywhere, and so I have to be a little bit careful. So this is our coach, and we are settled, and it's going to start very soon. This is Beijing South Railway Station, and we are arriving here for our train to Suzhou later this evening, and that is going to be a bullet train journey. That train goes to Shanghai, so from Beijing to Shanghai. Wow, this is Beijing's train station. We need to do X-ray and baggage check-in with passport before we can enter the station. So we collected our luggage, gone through the X-ray machine, and also our passports were checked. Now we are waiting for the check-in to the train. And look at this. This is Beijing South Railway Station, and we are going to take a bullet train to Suzhou. It's a town of 10 million people, which is a small town. So before we arrive Shanghai, we have another 3 stops. So tonight we are going to Suzhou from Beijing, and then from Suzhou tomorrow we'll go to Wuxi, and from there we'll be going to Hangzhou before traveling to Shanghai. And now we are walking through the station, Beijing South Railway Station, to our platform. I think we need to check in, and we have a couple of hours that we need to wait, so we'll be able to roam around and eat and drink something. And look at these. So many people are here. And this is going to be another train vlog, obviously part of China series, but we also have a ever-growing playlist of train videos around the world, so this is definitely going to be added to that. This is our 3rd time that we are traveling on a bullet train. While we are waiting, I thought maybe I'll just walk around this beautiful station. It's a really big station, and show you around Chinese train station. How is it and how it looks like, the sitting areas and the eatery. I think there are a lot of eateries. We just had from KFC and McDonald's. There is a English menu option that you can order on the automated kiosk, and then you can just collect your number ordered. But look at this, it's a massive station, and it's just one of them, and Beijing has got several stations. In this Beijing station, look at these. They have all these photos around the city, massively printed and displayed here. Obviously this one is in Forbidden City, and this is the Forbidden City as well, and this one is Temple of Heaven, and the next is the Bird Nest. Wow, that was an amazing tour during the night time in Beijing. And this is the Great Wall of China that we had the opportunity to visit. Wow, amazing, beautiful decoration of a train station. And we have another KFC. Actually, this is a bigger one. I should have come here. Maybe they might have some English options when we're ordering. And look at the seating areas. So many. The police stations are everywhere, and so I have to be a little bit careful. But this is the central location, so I'll stand here so they will know that what I'm doing. And this is the central location in this station. Such a big and beautiful station, and so many sitting areas and quite a lot of train. I think I have just counted. I think about 98 trains are leaving this station at the moment. So it's a massive operation, like Indian station, extremely organized and so many people, well managed. So we have the harmony in chaos. And we have English announcements all around as well. And these are the gates actually, as you can see, these are the gates. So we have, I don't know which gate we'll be catching the train, I have to check. And so when the time will come, I think 50 minutes prior to your departure, they will allow you to check in, and then you go through that gate through your passport check-in, and then you take your luggage with you, and then you go to the train and then to the platform. Like this gate is 22A and 23A, and there are quite a lot of train leaving, almost 6 trains that I can see that they are displaying. So basically you need to go through these gates, and security staff or police will check your passport and luggage, and then you go down through these elevators to your platform. Very organized, very nice way of going to your platform, isn't it? And all these kiosks, these are actually gates, like airport gates, and you just go there, wait there, and then the time comes, you check in and go to your platform or your aircraft. I'm really happy that I can actually make this video. I have been thinking of making this video, and finally it's happening, and I can't wait to share this. But this is going to be in 2026. Now it's in 2026. Long time. Almost 4 months ago we traveled in China, and it took some time to edit. And this is a train video that I'm creating in Beijing on our way to Suzhou. And I've just found that this is our gate, and 16A, and Orima is sitting there talking to someone else. And our train will be G157. I think that bullet train is called Harmony, and that will leave at 16:53. And that's the 16, that's what the platform number is. So 16A is our platform number, and our train number is G157. That's actually a train between Beijing and Shanghai, but our destination tonight is Suzhou. It's a small city of 10 million people, close to Shanghai, and from Beijing to Suzhou's distance is about 1180 kilometers. And the G157 is a very frequent service, a bullet train. G stands for bullet train in China. We are going to travel on that bullet train for 5.5 hours. So imagine that. And from Suzhou to Shanghai, I think it's about another hour. So the whole journey between Beijing and Shanghai takes about 6.5 hours. And so this train is about to leave. So all the people are ready with their luggage to go through these check-in gates and get down to the platform for the bullet train. All G stands for bullet train. So this one is G43, G195 and G1595, whereas ours is G157 between Beijing and Shanghai. And this floor looks like made with jetstone. And in this area we have also business class lounge. So it's like an airport, to be honest. It looks like an airport. It doesn't feel like a train station. I have seen a lot of videos on YouTube, Bengali channels and English channels, and so they all traveled on bullet trains in China, and we are going to experience that tonight. And all these train numbers are displayed here. It's a massive screen, and you can't miss your train. It's very clearly written. This particular area, we have got a lot of eateries. Everything written in Chinese, of course, but I can see some chicken and some spare ribs and some beautiful looking noodles. So It's very attractive, and I don't mind eating anything, so it's heavenly for me. AI in China is a big thing, and they're saying AI for life. And China Mobile. Actually, I'm using a SIM, a Hong Kong SIM that we bought while in Australia, and that was actually a network that picked up the China Mobile network. And that eSIM is just a jewel because I'm just operating as normal. I can access YouTube videos, WhatsApp, Instagram, everything, and I have no restriction. While I'm connecting to the hotel Wi-Fi, I have been blocked. So everything is blocked while I'm actually using hotel Wi-Fi. It's really getting very, very busy now. A lot of people are now queuing because there will be at least 20 different trains leaving in parallel. So I just used my Alipay and paid for a burger meal from Burger King. So let's try how Chinese Burger King tastes like. And these are the automated ticket machine that you can buy your ticket based on your destinations. Are very, very convenient just by using Alipay. You can do it on the day as well. Queue, and we are waiting for our train, and it should be here any moment, and we need to check in, and that will happen in next half an hour. So we are on the platform, and this is our train, G157. So this is our bullet train, G157, and we are in front. So this is our bullet train, and this is going to be a fantastic train video, and we are going from Beijing to Suzhou. So we are inside the train, and this is our coach number 4. And the seating arrangements, one side we have 3 seats, other side 2 seats. And we got 2 aisles, so we are separated. So we got our seats, everything got settled, and I actually exchanged my seat with some lady, and I've got a window, so as long as there will be daylight, I can make some video outside. Mostly it will be countryside, as I read on internet. And the train looks really nice. It's not the white train I thought, it's actually a different one. So these are the coaches, and these are the doors, and we've got this luggage storage where I kept my luggage as well. And the train looks really nice actually, and I hope it goes super fast, and let's see. So this is our coach, and we are settled, and it's going to start very soon. This is my seat, and I've got the window. Thanks for a couple of fellow travelers, and it's going to be starting very soon. And the front of the train looks like a bullet actually, so that's quite interesting. This is the platforms, and we went to the front of the train where there was some automated alarm system that alerted us that you have crossed the yellow line. So we have started our journey to Suzhou from Beijing, and faster on Chinese bullet train. I have been on AV from Barcelona to Madrid, and obviously I traveled in Japan on Shinkansen multiple times. But this is in China, and yeah, it's a massive bucket list TikTok. Orluna is sitting there. So the next stop will be Langfang Station. And I'm sure, like other bullet trains, it's going to display the speed, the running speed, so I'll be able to capture that.
No, he does.
we are started to climb the speed, and yeah, it looking very smooth. And yeah, I think that we are slowly leaving Beijing, and as soon as we leave Beijing, we'll be hitting countryside, because it's going to be 5.5 hours journey of nearly 1200 kilometers. So that's amazing that we could cross such a long country, such a long way, and we could cross such a long distance in only 5.5 hours. The actual trip to Shanghai takes 6.5 hours, so we are not going all the way through Shanghai, because as I mentioned, we are going to visit 3 different cities before going to Shanghai. To be honest, I find this journey really exciting, because on a bullet train going at 300 kilometers per hour for 5.5 hours, that's really impressive. And as soon as we are leaving Beijing, I think more and more green will appear. But although it's now 5 o'clock, so not expecting the sunlight will be around much longer, but I'm going to try to capture as much as possible. Just to show you how much leg space we've got, it's really good leg space, almost like exit seat on the aircraft. And it's really smooth. It's at the moment 220 kilometers per hour. And now it's all about countryside China. Very flat, I think, but there will be some scenery changes if we can capture that before the sunset. Just seen some staff cleaning the train because it started and a lot of people have dropped quite a few things. So now ladies are just started cleaning the compartments. How fantastic is that? It's only like 10 minutes into the journey. I think they're going to clean it very, very frequently. And this lady has started taking orders. So from that corner, I just came to a door just to show you. As long as there is sunlight, I can capture something and look at the track. It's really flying, it's really fast. So different experience. Very similar to Shinkansen in Japan. So Nanjing station is our next destination where it's going to stop. And it's really flying, and the speed is really good, and it's very difficult to stand or walk. So it feels good. It's amazing. Oh, there is a bump. And we have hot water, and you can do pot noodles here. And there is a massive sink or basin for your cleaning. And this is the cafe area, and this is a beautiful pantry car. Wow, and there are micro ovens, and you can buy hot food, drinks, really nice. And we are coming to a station. It was not that long, like 15 minutes journey, and we are stopping for the first time. This pantry car is really gorgeous, isn't it? Bright and shiny, and you can buy stuff and you can pre-order and they will deliver to your seat. So this is the station, and it's standing, so I took the opportunity to travel across the coaches to capture what I can, and that was really interesting, and the cafe was brilliant. A lot of people are jumping on the train now. So it's getting ready for the next train. This door is going to close very soon. And we are ready to start again.
请不要在车厢和厕所内吸烟。行李架上的物品请放置平稳。下一站德州东站。 Welcome to the Fuxing train. Smoking is not allowed on the train. Please place your luggage on the luggage rack safely. Next stop is Dezhou Station.
I'm actually trying to capture as much as possible while we have sunlight. It's almost getting dark, but look at these. I mean, this is really fantastic experience, and I'm actually trying also if there is a train going on other direction, that might give us really a big earthquake-like experience, because that will be like 600 kilometers on opposite direction. Let's see if we can capture that. Yeah, it's taking the speed once again. As soon as it leaves the station, it takes maybe 20 to 40 seconds to reach the maximum speed. Very similar like aircraft, to be honest. Aircrafts normally take starting of runway to the takeoff about 40 to 50 seconds max. Now we are having pure country, Chinese countryside. Bit darker now, but still we can see water bodies, rivers and creeks and agricultural lands mostly, and there are some industry as well. Yeah, this is like a local village and all these agricultural lands, and in between there are some industrial sites. There was a power plant just gone and extremely rural setting. Just got the number and it's at the moment 306 km per hour, 306 km per hour. The display is very difficult, tiny display at the bottom of the screen, but we are actually running at 306 km per hour. Now is the speed time. It's at the moment 303 km per hour, but I have noticed 310 km per hour a few minutes back. I was just reading on the internet, and these trains are called Fuxing train, and these are the Wikipedia page. And if you're really interested, you can read through these detailed of all these statistics about these trains, when they were manufactured and all the features and characteristics. They're really impressive actually. So the maximum speed they designed for up to 400 km per hour, and the record was 420 km per hour, like 260 miles per hour. But the service speed can go up to 350 km per hour. So we have already seen 320 today, so it might reach 350 because it's a long way, 5.5 hour journey. Oh, can you feel that? That was another train opposite direction. It only takes maybe a second or so to cross over. It's completely dark now and there is nothing much to see, and it's going to be like this next 4 hours. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video this far, and when we arrive in Suzhou, I'll actually look around the train, and obviously then I'll have a bit of time. I'll take a proper look at the train, and this is the business class. This is actually business class, and it has got 2x2 orientations. Virtually empty because it cost like 3 times than the other class. And I just found one toilet open. We got very Indian toilet on Chinese trains. So I asked that guy that can I have a look at the first class, and he said yes. So I'm entering the first class. So I had a quick look at the first class, and that was like a first class seats in the aircraft. And now we are going back to our economy class, and outside we have almost no visual. And this was my original position, and if I actually recline the chair, it actually goes a long way. So that's really good. Look at that. At the moment we're going at 346 km an hour. Wow, it's actually exceeding the service speed, which probably going to go over 350 kilometer per hour. Amazing, amazing. I can feel it. It's almost like on an aircraft. So we have traveled almost 3 hours, so it's over 50% travel done. And we came across nearly 600, probably 700 kilometer by now. And sometimes the speed is 347 kilometer per hour. It is just amazing, but it's actually much quieter than the aircrafts. The aircrafts are very, very noisy, whereas this train, although it's traveling at nearly 350 kilometer an hour, but very, very exceptionally quiet. And it's night time. I wish this train we could take during daytime. Then I could have captured much more, and the stations and all those buildings and architectures, because we are touching a lot of cities. Chinese small cities means average 10 million population, so they're not really small. Nevertheless, it's the fast experience. Maybe next time we'll go on a bullet train during daytime. We have a bigger station, and it has got a really big platform. I'll show you. I'm not actually allowed to get down, so I'm not definitely getting down. But you can see until the door is closed. A lot of people got onto this train. So we are at the Nanjing station, and it's called Nanjing Nan station. I just arrived here, and the time is at the moment 9:42. So we have just over an hour to go. So we almost crossed the country, and we almost cover nearly 900 kilometers. We just arrived at Suzhou, and it's almost 11 at night. And look at the sound and hear the sound of this bullet train. It's going to be leaving very soon. And look at how many people are here. So many tourists. This is the starting of the train, and it is going to continue to Shanghai. These announcements are fascinating. I don't understand. Obviously, it's a common language. So, goodbye G157, Beijing to Suzhou. And that was an amazing experience. It was a fantastic bullet train experience. Thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye until the next video. Stay tuned for more Chinese video.